began, I suppose,
with the legendary sensei, or, as they were known back then, Agap Zyfler, Angus McGruff, Richard Kuma, and Candle, the wife of Agap and granddaughter of McGruff. As powerful aspiring ninja, the four were constant travelers. Eventually growing tired of their beaten tracks, they began searching for the undiscovered. Oh, we need to broaden our horizons, travel to the far corners of the land. Oh.
You know, theoretically, all the corners meet in one place.
What are you on about, Kuma?
Each of the three nations borders the other two, so logically there must be a point at which all three borders converge.
Logically. But Richard, someone must have been there. How else could the borders be drawn?
Well, actually...
Candle?
Looking through the land's history, even when the nations are at war and the borders are constantly shifting, the lines in this area stayed perfectly still.
But that's impossible. You're saying that when the Steel Country was invading and expanding as aggressively as they could, there was a whole area that they left exactly as it was?
Are you questioning my research, dear?
No, of course not. Got to admit though, sounds a wee bit fishy.
Excuse me, Grandpa?
Wee Jimmy, cranky!
Indeed it does, which is why I dug a little deeper. I discovered that the point where the borders converge has never been explored, and so the cartographers simply divided it up equally. The area itself is a hostile and treacherous forest, impenetrable even to the average ninja.
I think we're a little better than average, don't you?
Want a bandage for that nose, Angus?
Does this place have a name?
Not officially, but looking through the records, there is one that keeps turning up. The Grand Convergence.
But the Grand Convergence is in the Steel Country, at the place where all the roads meet.
That name is a hand-me-down. The Steel Country took it for their own after those four discovered what truly lay there. Incredible!
Quite remarkable.
How could no one know?
Proof, if any was needed, that the three nations want nothing to do with each other. Where the borders should have met lay a great expanse of water, unmarked on any map and belonging to none of the surrounding lands. Vast as the lake was, it was the island at the center which intrigued the travelers most. There, on the northern coast, I can see a settlement.
Oh, such a beautiful place.
You realise, if anyone lives there, we essentially have a foreign land right in the middle of our own.
Never mind the politics, Richard. Let's just appreciate it for what it is.
Let's get closer.
Aye, let's throw together a wee raft and paddle across. And so they made the crossing. Upon reaching the island, they were met by a strange people, users of chakra, but not ninja as we know them. A people whose souls would carry on after death, drifting across the world, conscious and invisible to all but their own kind. They had seen much of the world in this way. The people appealed to the travelers, for they had been watching the land suffer, its forests slowly dying. They wanted to help but couldn't. The future sensei were moved by their story and gathered to find a solution. The forests are a vital part of the ninja land. There must be a way to provide for them. We're sitting on the solution, laddie! A huge body of water! All we need to do is dig a few underground tunnels to get the water from here to the forest.
Impractical at best. The larger trees would still take the bulk of the water, leaving the smaller ones to starve. And that's before we even consider that the lake may dry up.
Alright, Smarty Pants, you do better.
Gladly. I propose using a powerful transformation jutsu to alter the biology of the larger trees, allowing their roots to fuse and share nourishment with those of the weaker trees.
Ha! And you think I got logistical problems? Sorry, Richard. I'm with Angus on this one. It still wouldn't help that there's not enough to go around in the first place. No. I think the sheer size of the largest trees is depriving the younger ones of sunlight. The obvious solution is to trim the largest trees or cut them down altogether to remove the cutthroat survival element. Of course, we need a large task force to maintain the operation. So you're saying we solve a tree shortage by cutting down trees? I think we're a bit low on food. You're not gonna eat it all, are you? It was Candle, the group's best kept secret, with more power than all the others combined, who spoke last.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if people didn't just die? If they could become part of the trees and live forever?
Yes, that's lovely, dear, but we're trying to find a solution.
But that is a solution.
You're serious?
Yeah, think about it. When a ninja dies, their chakra just disappears. What if we could use that wasted energy to feed the forest?
But to implement such an idea would require a technique more powerful than any of us, maybe all of us.
And so the future Grand Sensei sulked until they gave in and did it her way.
How did they go beyond the limits of their own chakra?
It's said that the four together were much greater than the sum of their parts.
You don't mean...
The three legendary sensei and the Grand Sensei shared the rarest of connections, a tetraform.
What? A combination of 4 types of chakra, which balance each other perfectly and, in their purest form, can be combined to create a terrific force.
The wooden hand reaching for the sky, boundless arbor! The earth that we call home! Stalwart Gaia!
The racing water of vitality. Thriving aqua!
The burning light of the heavens! Radiant sun! Let there be light!
With this, they created the life seal, empowering the earth of the land to absorb the wasted chakra of fallen ninja to feed the forest.
Why did Gun tell this to you?
The seal's final purpose, to open for drifting souls and allow them to pass on peacefully, their gift to the people of that island.
That's it.
That makes no sense. Even if the myth is true, how would Gun know about it?
Easy. Gun and Dine are the sons of Egap and Candle Zyfler.
I need an airtight way to get rid of Alzek's soul, and I've found it. In the years that have passed, the land around the lake has been tamed, its shores inhabited, but the nameless island at its center remains, and so does the life seal.
And now we need it. We can end this. But first, you have to take us to the life seal.
You know, with our group, the way it is, less than half of our members are known to be trustworthy. Not even me.
I've had the same thought. We've been on a loose end for far too long. Trust is all we've got to trade on.
I guess if we knew who to trust, wouldn't really be trust at all.
Really? When you said Gun built it, I imagined something a little more impressive. This is the point where a good leader would offer you the chance to turn back.
Leader?
If I know anything,
Debatable.
I know I can't do this without each and every one of you. When I think about all we've been through...
Alzek,
What?
it's been a while. Can we wrap this up?
Fine. Leon, are you with me?
Of course.
Dusk, are you with me?
Why else would I be here?
Take that as a yes. Jakku, what about you? Jakku? Jakku? Jakku! Are you with me? You're not?
No, I am. I just drifted off for a bit there.
Fine. You've all made your point. The speech is over. Let's go.
You like it?
I always thought the forest was the outback. This is truly escape.
Hey! You guys coming?
Think we could admire the scenery from the other side?
That bottle. Are you sure it's going to work? I never thought to ask.
What would you do if I said no? Relax. I read the minion's last thoughts when I took it from him. This is shamanic exud, one of the most powerful medicines in existence, made from a tree now extinct from the wood country.
But will it work on a cursed wound?
Oh yes, it seems almost too incredible.
Look at where we are. We're at the center of the three nations, Jakku. The true grand convergence, yet untouched by any of them. I think this is a good day for incredible.
Down there.